ready to get started in real estate investing, but you're like, sis, I don't have any money. We didn't have any money either, but that did not stop us from investing. So I'm going to share with you how we were able to get started in investing using other people's money. So stick around. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. I'm Gia, a wife, mom, real estate investor, and a transitioning workforce professional. Today, we are going to be talking about money. So I'm just going to cut straight to it. Business credit. Me and my husband were able to get into our first investment project utilizing business credit. Okay. So once we decided that real estate investing was going to be our thing, we were going to give it our all and just focus on it. I went and applied for our EIN number. I went to the IRS website, irs.gov, and applied for an EIN number, which is free. It's totally free. You can do it yourself. Very easy. That took about maybe 5 minutes. After getting our EIN number, I immediately went on to InkFile. InkFile is a business that helps you establish your business and get your business registered with the Secretary of State, whatever state you are either doing business in, residing in, that sort of thing. So I went through InkFile and they registered our business for us, making sure that our LLC was with the state. And part of this is obviously to make sure that, you have your tax obligations, not only with the federal government, but also with the state. And to ensure that your business is the only business that exists under that name. So there's like different checks that it goes through to make sure that there's no discrepancies or conflict, if you will, regarding your business and a business that may already be established under that name and under that particular industry. So we registered our business. Once your business is successfully registered with the Secretary of State, you'll get an Articles of Organization, and also it allows you to create an operating agreement that establishes the operations of your business. How is it going to work? The ownership. If there's just one person, then you own your business 100%. If there's multiple people, the breakdown in terms of the percentages and all of that in terms of how ownership is divided. So we set up that, got our business properly registered with the state, and then we continued with building a business profile, meaning once those were established, I had my EIN number, I had my Articles of Organization, my operating agreement. We went straight to the bank and established a business bank account, because at this point, we are a legit business. We are real estate investors, and that's how we are moving forward as such. Once we set up our business bank account and our business email address, business mailing address, we started doing our research to seek out banks that were small business and new business friendly. Because let's be clear, in a lot of cases, banks want to see businesses that have already been established, already generating revenue. We were a brand new company. We had only been open for like 3 days, like literally, right? But we knew that we needed money. We needed money because we didn't have it ourselves. And this is something that we wanted to pursue. Okay, so it's two parts, right? So the first part is the business credit aspect. So we went out and we started applying for credit cards and business loans. Everyone has their own way of doing things. This was the route that we took. Okay. So based on our personal credit is how we were able to establish business credit. Now, you are going to be served as or serving as the personal guarantor against these credit cards as well as loans, because you're a new business, right? The business isn't generating funds on its own just yet. So someone has to be responsible to pay back this debt. Somebody has to be responsible for paying back the money that you're borrowing, right? And so your credit plays a major factor in you getting business credit or business loan and the amount that it will be, in addition to what the interest will be. So take note of all of that because it's all going to play a big factor and it all comes full circle. Luckily for me and my husband, we both had outstanding credit. And so we were able to not only get business credit cards, but we were also able to get a couple loans as well as a line of credit for our business. We served as the personal guarantor, but it was all under the business name, and it would then now allow the business to start building its own foundation and its own credit itself. So the second fold is hard money lending. Hard money lenders are business owners who use raised capital in order to give out short-term loans. Short-term loans vary between 6 to 24 months because that's typically the length of time that it takes to flip a house. Hard money lending is especially friendly and desirable for fix and flip because of that timeline. In addition to that, the credit score requirement is a lot more lenient. You're still required to have a decent credit score, but it's not as rigorous as a traditional bank. A bank is not going to lend you money to flip a house. Traditional banks have requirements that you have to meet when you're purchasing a home, not only from a residential standpoint, but also the condition of the home. Remember in my last video, most of these houses that we're purchasing, that we're fixing, that we're investing in are off-market properties, right? So the condition of the house is going to need some work in most cases. It's not going to be move-in ready. We have to get it to that point. And traditional banks are not lending for those types of homes. So hard money, again, it becomes more desirable because it's an investor-friendly loan. Hard money loans last up to 24 months. Now, if your project ends up going longer than that for whatever reason, you can extend it, but you're not getting a 30-year loan. You're not getting a 15-year loan from a hard money lender because we know that that's not what it's intended for. It's intended for an investment project that's typically going to last between 6 and 24 months. So, business credit in combination with hard money lending is exactly what we used and how we were able to fund our first 3 properties, our first 3 flips, using none of our money out of our pocket. I hope that this video has been helpful. I hope that I was able to drop some nuggets, some gems that you can take some notes and be able to help with your endeavor of becoming an investor. Thank you for stopping by and stay tuned for the next video.